traders. So for right now, this can be already trade opportunity for this zone here. So right now, both opportunities are open. For example, yeah, exactly. Doom, this one, or this one. Close above retest, close under retest. But so yesterday trade, very good, beautiful. So nice. So here, yesterday wanting for, if you like a structure a lot. So you can see your structure is here, and then you're going above it and above it. But when the structure is going below it here, what the price is doing, the price is creating a W pattern. And previously, when price was in the same area, price action is creating a bullish pattern too. Here we have the head and shoulders. And then this pattern principle is to go back to the trend. The trend is here. And that's the trend line. And you can see the principle was to go back here. And this price was completing it. So it is pushing higher nicely. So it's a respected area. Now the price was bumps going inside here, creating a W pattern, and was going. And this W pattern was previously respected whole way here. And here price action is creating for another thing. If you look at the trend lines act like a structure too. It's not just a simple line. There is principles too. So here you can see we have double highs here, double top, equal highs. And what is the third breaking structure on equal highs? The 618. And if you put the 618 here, you have a 618 retest. And at the same time, price is breaking the highs. So you have another same Fibonacci here. And again, 618. So those both things are pushing higher from the higher. Higher from the higher. Too good. And then you have details like this W and boom, going nicely. So here, so this one today, I didn't take any entries today, but today is, so the first one was stop out. Yeah. So you have the W, what is holding here, W low. So overall, we didn't close any candlestick bodies under this area. But if like that will be your entry, the first one here will be your entry, then you get stop out. But the second one here, stop loss here, and then back to the TP. So this entry is good. Overall, we didn't close any candlestick bodies under this area. The first one was fake out and then it was good. But I see some crazy scalp here with this one. Like if you're purely structured trader, like this risk reward ratio is crazy what is inside here, and it is a scalping opportunity. But those things are possible. Like for example this example here. This is your entry. So the retest is your entry, TP is same, but your stop loss is this one, your structure. for example, if you're a structural trader, you're gonna put this one here. In that case, you get stop out. But through the principle, your stop loss is here. But this one, like this risk reward ratio is 25.4. Those are scalps. And then prices. So right now, in 5 minutes, we close above and we have a retest. So for example, like this can be already someone's trade. Yeah, this is your stop loss, your entry, and your trade. But let's talk about today Ethereum. It was comment. So let's do it. Ethereum is ETH. Yes. So here it is. It's been a long time when I traded Ethereum lastly. So let's I'm just gonna do a simple smooth thing here. Let's go monthly, yeah? Yeah. Let's see what's going on in overall, because first of all, Ethereum is it is a crypto coin, so there is principles a little bit different, sailing differently. But first thing what we can see in monthly, what we have here things, this one and this one. So the meaning is price is still so the price is still in the shadows. You can see, it's inside in the, big brother and little brother. So little brother is walking in big brother shadows or shoes, or I don't know, something like that. Anyway, that's the thing. It's in the shadows. And so what was happened previously here? So we have the most strongest point, what is pushing down here, the structural moment. Then we have breaking structure, we break lower, 618. Then we have 618. Then we have 618 and TP4 hits. So the long-term sellers, they are out very sharply. Like all those sellers, soon as when the TP4 hit, price was going only a little bit lower, and then bounce up. So meaning is this one here is very strong. It's because it's a coin, people are holding it. So if this bottom is strong, that means the whole structure is pretty strong. So the meaning is this is a very strong bottom, a super strong bottom. That's the holding place. And the sellers was pretty serious here, and then bounce back. So what we have breaking structure. We have the 618 pushing downside, and then we have break and retest. So we have break, retest, and going down. So those are the things what we have. So what we have now here. So the strongest moment is this one here. So we have this double touches here, and we have above here double touches too. So when this zone right now is pushing heavily downsides, so we retested it again, the price was going bounce here, retested again, and the price was going all the way back here. So first of all, the equal high principle. Let's do it again. first one, go bounce, retest, gone. So close above, retest, gone. And third one is great, like this one here. And then we're gonna go the 618 and then gone. So let's look the Fibonacci, because we have the previous Fibonacci here too. Like previously we have 618 downside. So right now we have the 618 higher. So it's pushing here. So far it is respecting beautifully. Look at this candlestick pattern here. Like that's the cleanest candlestick pattern what you can get. You can see the wicks are breaking the highs and candlestick body close higher, and nice doji here, like super nice, and the equal bottoms, like those candlestick bottoms equal here. It's a very beautiful candlestick pattern. And if you're looking inside here, so then we have the structural retest, but at the same time, if you look in the movement higher here, we are breaking the highs too. So we're going to use the same Fibonacci because it is a breaking structure too, same time. And then we have again the 618 here. So there is two things what is pushing higher, two Fibonacci. So the overall, it is nicely pushing higher too. So let's delete these ones. So it's pushing higher, this one. For the short term, we definitely don't want to close under this area. And for the overall principle, price want to go close above it, retest and start going higher. But right now we can see the last candlestick didn't close above it. So this is the first candlestick and we have to close above, retest and start going higher. And this is so those are the opportunities. It's the same principles what is here too. So right now we're looking the second one, but opportunities are the both one. We can go above like we are right now, retest and start going higher, or the 618. And so let's look 1 month, 1 weekly. Those weekly candlesticks are pretty sharp here. Let's look at the daily. And for the weekly, the structure is pretty good too. I like this structure because it is a very healthy movement right now there. Daily. Daily is a bit more noisy, but this is the structure here. That's the structure. This one. And price is right now above it. So in daily, in the structure movement, daily is we break above, so we close the first candlestick above, and now retest and start going higher. So that's the daily one. So we are very close to the retest, but same times weekly and monthly, they want to retest back here and then start going higher. So day 4 hour. How is the like 4 hour structure movement is same like daily. And this pattern is that's the same pattern like Bitcoin. So we have very bullish pattern and we don't have a retest. So the same retest is missing in 4 hour what price action might do in monthly and weekly time frame. the retest here. The same retest is missing in 4 hour. So for the sure, where is the because that's the pattern here. The head and shoulders pattern, and it's wanna go back to the trend line. Okay, this is almost a very similar movement. So you can see the right shoulder is a very sharp straight back to the equilibrium point of the pattern, but at the same time we complete the principle too. So all the buyers for the pattern is out, but if the whole movement is healthy and still it's still motivated to go higher, so the price can go. So in that case, price wanna retest and go back to the equilibrium and continue. So above this area here, because right now, yeah, we are close to where is the highest? This one here. So that's the highest point. Where is, yeah, because right now this one is pushing lower and the neckline is pushing lower too. Like they are pushing lower. You can see here rejection, rejection, close above, get rejected, close under, retest, and now it is pushing downside. But overall, it looks super healthy. Super healthy. Structure, everything. Bueno. Super, super, super good. 15 minutes. That's good. Those lower time frames missing the lower time frames are missing the retest. It's not even retested here, just close. And that's the first one. The first opportunity, that's this one, when we just go retest and keep continuing. So that's this one here. And the same thing is here. So it's retested. Well, for right now, patient and need to see what's happened when the price is back here. Because that's the strong area. Because we get already, like the fear is already kicking in here. Because we are above our comfort zone, for example. Like those two lines here, this top and this bottom, this is our comfort zone. Because it's pushing us higher and it's a nice frequency inside here all the way, but now we are above this area. So what was happened previously when we was above this area, like here you can see very nicely we're going above, get rejected, and straight back we have here breaking structure, and then we have retests. So this time we have breaking structure, retest, and start going lower. Nice trading opportunities here, and the retest of the structure here. So so it wasn't pleasant. It was pushing. The fear was strong. The fear was so strong. Like that was a crazy push downside, like huge one. And then now we are above and trying to hold it. Trying to hold it. So here we have structure breaking highs, same times we have equal highs, and now price is So the price is still inside the Fibonacci movement, what is currently open. And TP3 almost hit, but right now the price action is holding currently we're holding this for the buyers, and price action is creating another W here. And the first challenge is this one. We have to close above, retest, and start going higher. And this is the Fibonacci 618. Or, for example, going back to the highs here, most likely this. Or we start just going lower. And definitely we don't want to see what was happened previously. So that's the zone here when the price is going here and start bouncing back, and then like that. So this was what was happening previously on this moment. So we definitely don't want to see another this, because when this is gonna happen, we are going back on this zone here, where was the weekly and monthly retest. Um, nice. So that, yep. Wow. So looks like the first trade is like how we started this week. So the first trade was stop out, and the second trade was nice. So here we have a good opportunity. Here was same. The first trade was stop out, and second trade was going, and the pattern was nice. You know, the same thing here. This was nice, and this was nice. But here was manipulated, and this one here was manipulated. This one here, and this one here, and this one here. So right now is the same thing what is happening, the second one and the first one. The first one we get stop out, and so the first one is stop out. Yeah. So where's the second one? Maybe the second one is coming. Or it is already like that, but that's a very impulsive one in the moment. Or the other thing can be when we close above this one. So this one can be your entry, and then last week. But anyway, so that's the. I was thinking we definitely don't wanna, like the buyers, don't wanna see movement like that. That's no good. So the buyers don't wanna see that. Right. That's the buyers Fibonacci, and we just hit it. Well, yeah. just touched the 618. Well, there's definitely something going on with that 618 there. It's a very impulsive movement. Oh, we are in. Yeah. 6, 1. So equal highs and equal. So for example, when the Bitcoin is want to go higher, so the Ethereum want to do this movement here back, and the whole movement is there. So for example, when the Bitcoin actually gonna break higher, we're gonna break the whole time high. Like no doubt. When we delete this one, and let's go for example 4 hour maybe. Yes. Here it is. So I'm gonna delete this one, and now when we go back to the major ones, all those 4 lines here. So what was happened previously here? We have a W pattern. So now the price is back in the same area. So we're gonna take the same W high and the same principle. And principle is break and retest. So for the buyers, we want to save this area. We want to go higher. Like when we're gonna make now this movement, that's mean we're gonna break the whole time high, because that's the extension leg of the W. You can see the whole leg is the W first leg. So we create a bullish pattern, M pattern, and we fail the W pattern, and we fail the W pattern, and that's the W high when we fail it. Oh, okay. So this retest is, but that's very spiky retest there in that case. And this is already done. Spiky retest is already done here. So the one thing what I'm seeing right now is that previously we have the perish pattern. It's not the beautiful one, but the meaning, the wisdom inside is the perish pattern, it's the M pattern. And the price is creating right now the M pattern too. So one thing what can be awesome to what we can shift is previously we fail a W pattern, respect M pattern, and then fail a W pattern. Now will be awesome when we fail the M pattern. So this is then, so the meaning is this pattern is shifting. And when this shift is happening, it's gonna be the new all-time highs. Yeah, it's we definitely wanna hold, and then the Fibonacci, we definitely wanna hold the Fibonacci and those 2 zones. So basically we can take this zone off because it is done already. Yeah, it's done already. We definitely want to hold this one in lower time frame. Yeah, we want to hold this one. And here too, as soon as when we go above this area, we're creating a W pattern. So that was the spiky retest, and after the spiky retest, we break the highs. But now is the other thing too. Is the how strong is the major? For example, uh, like this is happening everywhere all the time with the major, minor, and micro. Like they have, for example, if the major, if you're looking like that, if the major, yeah, and the damage is 100, for example, the damage is 100. Like if you're looking like Mortal Kombat or game like that, that this line damage is 100. But for example, this breaking structure here can only damage like a 30. So there is no more energy anymore, but here is 70 still left, so it's still pushing downside. but this one now is failing. And when this one is failing, what is happening? Price is gonna go lower to collect more energy, to go back and complete the mission, or yeah, challenge. Or that's a question of the motivation too, like how motivated the price is inside when we're going downsides. Like when we lose the passion and motivation, like this thing is gonna go so much lower. But now when the price is going back to this place, so the whole journey can take a lot of energy. Sometimes when the price is going back, prices start bouncing around these areas to breathe, and then we have a nice movement and start going higher. Because of that, more deeper we go, more we need energy to go back on the same place where we was previously. So now is the question, how strong is this one? How strong is this one? And how strong is this one? And now, how strong is this one? The Fibonacci. But it's all gonna be there soon. But now it's your question. Where are you? Anyway, I'm gonna finish today. Thank you for watching. If you have some questions, leave in the comments, and I'm seeing you in the next video. Thank you and ciao.